Look at this animal, guys. Oh, this is a beast. What is up, guys? Major Magpie here, and welcome to another Spintires video. This is another mod, and this is Bregel's Oshkosh HET M1070 Global. And this is an absolute animal. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes, let's take a look under the bonnet, because this is one of the animations on here. So if we go ahead and start this, we are going to start. Let's take a look under that hood. Yeah, look at that. That would most probably be an 18.1 litre 700 brake horsepower engine. Woohoo! Okay then, let's back this up into the garage and we can see what installments you can get for this beast. Handbrake up. And reverse. You'll have to bear with us with this, with the camera work with this, because yeah, the camera is difficult at the best of times. I don't normally driving a beast like this, so what's wrong with it? Yeah, look at the size of it compared to that little thing you pick up. So drop forward a little bit. Drop forward a little bit. There we go. Handbrake on. And let's take a look there. What can we get for add-ons? You can get the head cart. Let's just spin on so we can see the back. Boom. Yep. You can also get the spare wheel, which we're going to put on. Take the head cart off. You can get the head tractor. Yep. And I'm not going to showcase the trailer log or the trailer because for some reason the game crashes when I do them. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm driving a custom map, because I am on Lexxuzz's Stagnum Map again. So I'm not sure if it's just a clash with the map itself. I've never actually tried this mod on the normal levels. But you do have the normal stuff. You've got the carriage, you've got the log cart, you have a fuel system, your carriage, your normal tractor, which look at this size of it. When you compare that to the head tractor, boom. You get your utility cars, you've got your normal trailers, your medium and your long. Go down, you have your trailer carts, utility trailer and your crane. But I thought for this episode, if we just take a look at the map, I figured we could do an actual objective. We could go down to here, to the lumberyard, and pick up some logs and then take them to the objective. Since we haven't done that yet, we've just really explored the map. And I wanted to do it in this beast. Hopefully it'll make it. But yeah. To make this a little bit more challenging, I mean obviously you know when we get with logs it's going to be that little bit heavier, so what we're going for, we're going to go with a carriage. I'm going to turn the camera on because it won't let us put it on there. Right, carriage. No, not carriage, just a carriage. Get there yet. Right, carriage. And then to make it a little bit more challenging, I think we can go ahead and put a trailer on as well. So shall we go with the garage or the utility? Go with the carriage. The carriage. Look at that. Oh, it's a beast. It's a beast. Right, let's head on our way. If we just take a quick look at the map then. If you look at our fuel to start with, we're going to need some. So we're going to have to stay on the road. Just follow the road down to the fuel depot. Get ourselves some fuel. Then head on. I'll probably just stay on the road. And follow the road round and across to the lumber mill. Then when we get to the lumber mill, we'll decide where we want to go from there. But let's push on. Let's see what this beast can do then. Handbrake off. And here we go. Yes, this is another beautiful mod by Bregel. I mean, I don't think I've showcased too many on here, on this channel, but I think I want to do a few in the future, because I've used quite a few of Bregel's mods, and he does make beautiful mods. Great textures and drive well. This is a tank. I mean, this thing, I said, if anybody's seen the Hummer video, that thing could tour mountains. This thing, yeah, this would be pulling planets, this thing. So much torque. I had a little play around with it and I love it. And let's engage our all-wheel drive system and our diff lock. Yeah, that's better. A bit more grunt about it now. This mod also comes with a neat little in-cam view. It's quite cool. God, this camera's hard work. Oh yeah. Done it. I think the camera's more challenging than the vehicle. Just try and cut this a little narrow, because I know this is a tight turn. Yeah, no brother, no problem. Down right. So the fuel depot should be just around the corner here. We have to watch our mirrors for these trees. We don't want to damage our mirrors. We'll not be able to see them. Not that you can anyways, but there we go. One full tank for the beast. Right, let's head to the lumber mill then. We'll collect our logs and then we can decide which route up the mountain we wish to take. There's our first damage point. Looks like the mirror's taking the trees out. Try and do this with as little damage as possible. Let's grab at that tree as well. Yeah, we'll collect our logs, guys, and try and push on up the mountain. I think when it starts getting dark, I am going to just see the night through. I'll stop and just see the night through because it takes away from the spectacle a little, I feel. But I've got some interesting facts about this particular vehicle. When that time comes. little bit of damage to the back of our truck there now. It's an animal, this. I love the animation. Look at the suspension. Just following the crevices in the road. Such attention to detail. You gotta love it. Let's watch our mirrors for that tree. There is the bridge. Right, let's get across this river then. Ah, are we going to be too wide for this? Well, we might just fit. Oh, we do just fit. That's tight. The trailer's not as wide as a truck, is it? It's not. Look at that. I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah! Oh, what an animal. I think the bridge is squeezing me again because that is full throttle. Oh. Yeah, I think if this was realistic bridge physics, I would have probably just crushed that rail. I mean, this thing would probably weigh in at an astonishing 19 ton. It's enough to crush some little rustic barrier like that. Oh, never mind. It's almost like a stunt show. There we go, we're off the bridge. Almost at the lumberyard. Watch our trailer on that tank there. And not a problem. Right, we can stop and get some fuel first, and then we can stock up on the lumber and get our fuel and decide which route we're going to take then. Right, so stop there. That's our bus filled up. So take a look at the map then. We are here. The lumber, fuel yard and garage. Now in the Hummer, I think it was, we've done this route here up the road, and then we'll come off the track here because the road was blocked, back onto the road and up that way. I think I would probably need to try and do a different route this time, so how's about we get our lumber and then we go back and up this little track here, almost up to the river, and then off the eye you can see there's rocks there. It looks like it would be like a little crevice that runs through the trees. We can follow that around and then we cross these islands onto here and then up to the objective. That's the theory anyways. Hopefully we will be able to make that, because I mean I'm not exactly sure what the track contains, what obstacles, and it's bound to be obstacles because the rest of the track has got obstacles. Hey. Right, so we've got our fuel. Let's get our logs. Let's stop up and break off. We need to do a U-turn, so I don't really like backing up with this trailer as well because it's an absolute nightmare. In fact, I can't back this trailer up. I just jackknife it every time. Right, so you can get loads, logs, long one. I'm guessing that it goes with, yeah, it does. It says there, it goes with a het cart. You can get long logs, but obviously we don't have the trailer. You can get medium, again, we don't have the trailer. So we're going with short logs. We're going to load them up. Boom. A little bit more weight just to make things a bit more challenging. And we're going to have to back up. There's no way this is doing that. Right, let's try and back this up. Oh, it's jackknifing already. just right. Up, up, up. It's like a kicking horse. Gonna hit that? No, we're gonna be fine. Right, so we need to be veering off up here, I believe. Let's just drive onto the hill and then turn. We're going to be a bit more top heavy now that we're carrying our weight, so we need to be careful on angles. Ha ha ha! Just raw power! Just fell in the throttle there, and it's just trundling along. All 6 wheels with power, 700 brake horsepower going to them. Oh, bridge. Make sure we hit the bridge. Look at the bridge buckling. Right, are we supposed to head up there? Yes, we are. I don't think there's any chance that we're getting up them rocks. We're not using that track anyways, so we're good. That's the track there, is it? Yeah. We are going along here. And we're going to hit that tree. We are just back up a little bit. We'll go. What a beast. Sexy as well, this thing. It looks super sexy. Got water. Have some water. What the hell am I stuck on? Oh, oh, we're getting some extreme angles there. Oh, just skipped the beats a little bit there. I thought we were going. Well, we wouldn't have fell really far, probably just on the embankment, but. Whoa, look at the speed that river's flowing. We're going to be able to make it across there? Where are we going from there actually? Come on, camera. Yeah, the camera's not very helpful. So we're just going for it then, because I cannot see what I'm doing, so there's a little track there, we'll head for that. Let's see where we're going. Okay, so we should be bearing off to the left there. It's hard to see if there's any track there at all, so just have to go for it and hope for the best, I think. That doesn't offer us any alternatives in terms of viewing. Okay. This camera is even trickier than I thought it was going to be. Oh dear. Thought we were away then. That looks promising. Ish. I'm just gonna have to go for this. The sun's starting to go down, so I can feel we're going to be stopping in a moment. Try and see the night through. Come on, yeah! Really watch where I'm going. Yeah, back this up, back it up, back it up. Come on. Right, there we go. Head for this island here. Let's get the camera closer. Oh, this river is flowing pretty quickly. The roll power. Roar. We are heading in that direction, aren't we? Oh, that's stupid than I thought it was going to be. Where's this road then? God, this camera is a nightmare. Lights on it. Go for it. Let's do it. Oh, I can feel it pushing us. Oh, it's almost got one. No, come on, come on, come on. Alright, let's drag ourselves out of here then. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful. Let's just find a little spot. I'm just going to park up here and we'll see the night through. Okay. Oh, what's the trail? That'll do it. You can just hang there. You can just hang there. Cool. Right, let's. Oh, we're actually not that far away, but yeah, I just want to share with you guys some calculations based on fuel consumption that I've made, which rather intrigued me. I'm not sure how accurate these are. This is based on information that I found on Wikipedia, so I'm hoping it's pretty accurate. Although I suspect this might be based on the 8-wheel drive version. There's been only the 6-wheel drive, but I'm going to do it anyways. Okay, right. If we bring up the Magpie, here is a map of the United Kingdom, also England, and this is where I live here, Newcastle, in the northeast of England. And this is the capital of England here, London. Most of you guys know that. And the distance between these two places is about 293 miles. And this Oshkosh would make that journey once on a full tank. It would cover 300 miles on a full tank. And most of you are sitting saying, yeah, but you know, most small cars will only do like, you know, 300, 350 miles on a full tank. Yeah, what difference does that make? And I'm thinking, like, yeah, most small cars won't cost you £1,000 to fill up the tank. Yes, it's got 2 tanks. It has a 100-gallon tank and a 150-gallon tank. It's got a 250-gallon tank. That's 946 litres you can put in this thing. So that got me thinking even more. Now, if we bring up a picture of the US. Yes, now, in my lifetime, on my bucket list of achievements of stuff to do in my life, is to do Route 66 across America. So, to start in Chicago and drive all the way across America to Los Angeles. I think it would be an amazing life experience. And that is something on my bucket list to do. Now, Google makes this out to be about 2,451 miles-ish. So that got me thinking, how many times would I have to fill the tank up on this if I was to say, take this to do that journey? I mean, it's not going to happen because, you know, I'd have to be a billionaire. And I've calculated that you would have to fill this tank, not including the tank that the full tank you start with. You'd have to fill it over 8 times. That's 8.17 times. So, based on prices. Now, I based this on $2.08 a gallon, which is US prices overestimated, I believe. And this would cost you, to do that journey, it would cost you $5,719. That's what I worked that out as. To make that journey, which is £3,661, roughly converted. So that's a lot of money you're saying, you know, if you're an American. But then, what happens if you are paying UK fuel prices? I mean, you wouldn't be daft enough to take, you know, I think, what did I work it out as? You'd need a, what, 7,728 litres to complete this journey. You wouldn't be daft enough to carry that sort of fuel from the UK to America. But if you are paying UK fuel prices, you'd be paying roughly around mine at the moment. You're looking at about £1.15 a litre. So if we were basing that on as our price per litre, it would cost you $13,882.70 to do the same journey using UK fuel prices. And if we convert that to pounds, for us Brits, that's 8,888 pence. That is a lot of money, which just shows how much more that we pay here in the UK. You pay an extra £5,000 in taxes to do the same journey here in the UK. That's ridiculous. But anyways, what do you know? The time-lapse nighttime has gone by and we can start our journey to our objective point now. Oh, I was just blown away by them sums. Okay, so the sun is rising again. Let's continue our journey. Not as much of it left, but let's continue our journey all the same. Let's start up this big, heavy, pollutant beast. That seems to be quite an incline that we're going to drive straight onto. But let's see if we can climb out of it before we get in it, if that makes any sense. I'll break off. I'm not going in it, so I'm going to back up our keister. And then give it another go. Oh, come on! Yeah. Roar! Trailer's just like, I'm going to drive in there. Ooh. Oh, there's some naughty little inclines here. Need to be careful we don't go toppling. Okay, so we've reached the road then. That is the X bridge. I can't turn the camera so you can see properly, but we are heading up the road anyways. I believe we just followed this road all the way up. I'll try and watch these mirrors for these trees, because it will do damage to us. Roar! Vibration on that mirror. Honey, I'm home. We have arrived at our objective, guys. Let's drop off our load. Beautiful. And let's go and unload. Boom. Jobs are good. Okay guys, let's go ahead and leave this episode here. I was thinking we could do an episode on going back down, head from the objective point to the garage. I'm not yet sure on what route we want to take. I will have a think about that and we can pick that up in the next episode. But anyways guys, until then, thanks for watching. This has been the Oshkosh, and we're out.